The following program is a work of fiction intended to educate and astonish the YouTube community. It has been carefully edited to conform to all YouTube guidelines, and any resemblance to any real contests, prizes, phone contacts, websites, or historical figures is purely coincidental.
Got the eye and you set aside. Are you well cast tonight? Focus on when you do it right. If you lose control, and roll beyond. Got the eye and the feeling's right. You wanna lose control tonight? The flame up your spine. Feel the heat and you lose your mind. Sex with a man.
Crappy shoe palms.
There's nothing like your crappy tank.
I can't take many more of these. How are we going to pay the rent?
Oh, I got some more bad news. What is it, mate?
Max is coming over for a meeting. He wants to talk to us. I don't even know. Oh, hang on, let me check the door.
Sure, let's go.
Max.
Hey, guys. Hey, what you drinking? Well, anyway, I brought some Hennessy. It goes with everything, right, guys?
Oh,
Come on in.
Thanks,
Some Hennessy, yeah.
Max. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, anyway, here you go.
Thanks.
I'll have a little Coke with that if you don't mind.
Oh. Max, I think we're out of just about everything. It's been a rough patch.
You know, Barnes. That's just fucking why you're where you fucking are instead of where you should be. So wake up, just wake up.
That was great. Hans, you managed to piss the old man off now.
Oh, look at him, he's an old noodle with no talent left. It's so unfortunate to see
I don't
him.
know. He made the chili peppers popular, for Christ's sake. He might have an ace up his sleeve.
Okay, listen up, gentlemen.
Put the guitar down, Hans.
It's too tight, guys. The sales are down. Sales are down. Okay, sales are down. Your sound is getting a little stale. We got no repeat business. When this tour is done, there's nothing in the books, okay? Now maybe you want to take a break? I don't know, but the sales are down. There's nothing in the sales. You want to take a break? What?
Are you breaking up with us, Max? What's going on?
The sales are down. I'm saying we're going. There's nothing in the tank. No, you heard us. You heard of the band called the Melvins?
Yeah.
The Melvins, okay? Okay, listen. And there's this other band you heard of too, right? Sadi, right? Mm-hmm. Sadi?
Right.
You've heard,
I have.
You've heard Sadi, okay. So anyway, listen. The upshot is that old rock and roll is dead. New rock and roll is called grunge. So we are going grunge. It's the only thing we're gonna go grunge. You're gonna start wearing plaid shirts.
How are we gonna do grunge? It's just the two of us. We can't do grunge that way. There's no calm down.
We got a backup. Don't worry about that. We got plenty of studio backup. Okay? But we gotta come up with a sound, and you gotta be in all the way. You can't just go back puns to those old fucking bar acts from the 70s, okay?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Let's stop you right there, okay? The songs are amazing. Obviously, as we recorded them with just a drum and a guitar, the songs are amazing. So don't discount that, please. I think your analysis is yeah.
It's like new age blue cheer.
They're actually outstanding songs. That hold on, don't please.
I've just done
no, let me just finish this.
Puns.
No, please stop.
Sticks
Here's
is
what I'm
right
saying.
all the time. Sticks is right all the time.
What I'm saying-
It's blue cheer puns. You've got to
The
know
night-
What we
the
can't
nice thing-
make, what I'm saying,
they
Max,
got
is
recorded. The
we
songs got
can't,
recorded.
we'd like to be blue cheer, but we can't make blue cheer because we're not frickin' blue frickin' cheer. They're still around, and we can't sound like them.
So here's the deal. It's not original, and it's not today. But in its time, the request from our director was, I want you to create a couple of 80s grunge songs that would be FM playable. And I sent him 4 of them. All of them not only meet the qualifications, but are outstanding songs in their own right. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Are you telling me you already got started on it? Are you already started on it?
No.
I know, I took a lot of steps forward. I'm just saying that...
Paz and I, look, it's like this. We are a two-piece. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
all it
It's
is.
not for
It's
anyone
guitar and
anyone
drums.
else to try to understand
Look,
or try to realize because
Gentlemen,
we have this mental
I
unity.
bought a
like,
fucking bass for you guys.
we don't need any advice. What about
It's
bass?
not like
he just said a bass. Though,
It's
man.
not like we don't like the sound of the bass. It's that
It's
bass
not me.
players
It's
are the
only- it's the
stupidest
scientists
people
that
on
want
the planet.
And
We can't work with a bass player.
A
They're
dirty-
flat out the stupidest, skankiest morons on the planet.
They don't want to
You're
play
going to
along.
like Kevin. Kevin is talented.
He is
He's a
actually-
virtuoso.
He's the only guy I would consider.
Yeah, Kevin.
And Kevin Hamilton.
Kevin Hamilton?
Yeah, he's
he's
legit.
available?
Yeah, he played with me in with Ponce the American Pickle.
Oh God! I just don't. These grunge bands, they got these fancy pedals.
I'll send you a
They got
tape.
the,
I'll send you a
they got
tape.
the
mate.
Vox
You-
wall,
listen-
the
listen-
Morley
listen to
pedal,
Yeah, listen to what he's got
big
going.
big muff. They just stomp and trolling these pedals. Blah. Blue chair. We can't do blue chair. It's 19.
You will do blue.
Oh, I understand the big muff. Those are the kind of girls I like. Don't shave it. Grow that shit out. You know.
Fine, you guys, you bring the bass player to the pad.
I wanna
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
go.
get some whiskey.
I want
I'll
some.
see you later.
I want some mid-digital plush. The guy that took over the town became the deputy.
All right.
He had to take care of business. Got out with the girl. Thought that might have been the best book ever. Love it.
Weston's where it's at.
Cogitate and manifestation. Maine. Listen, motherfucker. Here's what's happening. Can we see
So
some?
we're agreed, gentlemen. We're agreed. It's grunge.
It's grunge.
We're a fucking grunge band. Period. Straight up and all the way.
That must be him. You ready, Mr. Parker?
Yeah.
Jackson Parker. Jackson Parker. This is your Swami calling. This is your Swami, Swami Astroananda, astrologer of the stars, soothsayer of the infinite, and personal name designer to Andy Dick. Swami Astroananda hereby commands you hypnotically to play a little solitaire. You are now playing solitaire with your specially designed Swami Astroananda commemorative tarot deck. You will now pull up the card, the Queen of Pentacles. I repeat, the Queen of Pentacles, which will propel you into a deep and lasting hypnotic sleep. Jackson Parker. Jackson Parker. You are relaxing. You are growing peaceful. You are listening to the Swami, and you will do everything the Swami commands. From now on, you will no longer be a stuttering schlemiel, an immature imbecile, a totally useless piece of dog doo-doo. From now on, you will no longer closely resemble Don Knotts on the Andy Griffith Show, or that bombastic media personality Ted on Mary Tyler Moore. I don't mean literally on Mary Tyler Moore, I mean on the Mary Tyler Moore television show. You will no longer have tremendous lobster every time you go on the radio or TV. You will be a suave, polished, professional media personality at home before the microphone or in front of the camera. Every time you hear the special sound effect, which I shall now play for you, the special sound effect every time you hear that special sound effect, that special sound effect, you will dramatically metamorphosize from a bland, relatively no-talent piece of colored paste into a suave, debonair, self-confident media star with the chutzpah of a James Bond and the charm of, well, a Swami Astroananda himself. You will be so charming and suave and debonair and self-confident in your mindless radio TV patter that you will be able to get into the pants of a Janine Turner, the current star of the TV series Northern Exposure, and do with her what you will. Then you will convey her phone number to the Swami afterwards. You are relaxing. You are growing peaceful, Jackson Parker. You are listening to your special hypnotic sound effect. Oops, wrong sound effect. You are listening to your special hypnotic sound effect and becoming a new man, a great man, a media star to shake the very constellations of heaven. This has been the Swami talking. You will receive your bill in the mail.
Well, Mr. Parker, do you think it worked?
Nah, that's bullshit. Nah, Swami's got no idea what my audience wants. I know what my audience wants. They want Big Daddy. They want Big Daddy. That's what they want. We're gonna have a crocodile wrestling contest on the next show. They want Big Daddy. They want action. They want stars.
Eileen?
Most of all.
It worked. He's nuts.
What? No, man.
No, let's run it. Let's run it.
Let's go.
Seattle Rock today.
Here we go.
10 minutes.
Here we go.
All right. Give it.
Here we
We'll
go.
air in 10. All right? All right. All right. All right. See you. All right. Later. We're on, Mr. Parker. We're on. We're on the air in Seattle, Mr. Parker.
We're back again with Jackson Big Daddy Parker. KRAG 93.93.93.93 FM. World famous Seattle Rock today. Now, today is a very special day for KRAG and for you. Historians will look back and say, it was on this station at this time that the WETSPOTS debuted Outcast. Here it is. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
What's the difference between you and me? Really love it when you're on your own. All your jewelry and your socks are sold. That is hungry and you're getting cold. Cause the tires you're getting old. Don't tell me that you never suffered trying when you're robbing back in the shade of the road. Pass it up and now you're on your own. Sweet life is all about dying there. Road shadow going down the street. With the clouds a place to be. Sharp towers and solitude. Watch them take a swing in the wind. Really lonely when you're on your own. While your jewelry and your socks are sold. The belly's hungry and they got you cold. Cause the titles you getting old. Don't tell me that you never suffered crying when you're whopping baby's head over right. Pass it up and now you're on your own. Woo! Sweet life is all about going. Watch out for the man on the field. With the dancing place to be. Showtime of your society. What's the difference between you and me? Really love it on your own. All your jewelry and your socks are sold. Baby's gonna be able to get gold. Tell you got it, you got it now. Don't tell me that you never suffered trying. Robbing baby, we say it on the road. Mess it up and do it on your own. Sweet life is all about dying. Outcast.
You can start right now if you wanted to. There we go. I like that. Okay. Okay, Pilgrims. That was Hitting the Wall by the Cows. Like it? No, I sure did. And before that, you heard Teeth by Royal Trucks. Tune in a little late. That's up. More. Yeah. Tune in. Yeah. This is Jackson for you. Tune in a little later for Punch Pedestrian. That's the way I say it. Pedestrian. Okay. This is Seattle Rock Today. And this is Jackson looking at you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying. This is Jackson Parker. And I've got a special guest for all you tonight. You're gonna really love him. He's well, we used to play back in Nashville together, but now he's at the big time. And I'd just like to introduce Pons. Take it away, Pons. Come on. What's new?
This is Pons Pedestrian, and I'm the lead singer for the hot new band, the WETSPOTS. You might have heard of a couple of hits. Come out of the Mojo Flower Hour out of Tupelo, Mississippi.
2 weeks number one. 2 weeks number one. Pons, how'd you do it? Come on.
Well, you know, the first song we did back in Tupelo was My Dead Girlfriend, and it did get resistance from some of the, you know, the law enforcement people and some others. But, you know, frankly, I think it identified perfectly with the, you know, the ensconced and confused youth of our day. You understand that?
Well, Pons, all I know is that if anybody tried to arrest you, you know, south of the line, no, yeah, no, it would be you would be released immediately. So you are released.
Listen, you retard. What I'm talking about is our edification and our identity with the southern feudal states as a statement maker in the music business. When I wrote the song "My Dead Girlfriend,"
this is KRAG. Seattle, and I'm here with Pons. Pons, take it away.
Thank you for the identifier and for your outstanding iteration of.
I am Jackson Parker. I just wanted you to know that I am Jackson Parker, and I'm here with Pons. Pons, take it away.
When we have interactions with reporters down here in Mississippi, we have a protocol that consists upon a mutual understanding in terms of communication dialectic. I'm not experiencing that now, sir. And I would really question whether we're a good fit for each other.
Tonight we're going to have...
Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir, you, sir. Look, I would say right now I would rather have a humped up alligator cross me rather than you, sir. Yes, sir, you, sir.
Roll it.
Yes, sir. I would say my dialectic is a Mississippian oratory. However, you know, as a Southern rocker, I have a certain understanding with my constituents.
This is KRAG Seattle, 93.93.93 on your FM dial.
If you want the best of oratorical Southern biblical angst of rock and roll, please identify with us, the WETSPOTS. Thank you very much.
Thank you, WETSPOTS.
The WETSPOTS.
This is Jackson Parker. You sleepwalkers, welcome back to Seattle Rock Today. You rack pickers, listen, I got some news for you. Sticks and Pons are going to be on the show later to talk about their hot new record called Third Will. Now, I've been asked many times, what does that mean? What does it mean, Pilgrims? Third Will. Well, we're going to find out a little bit later, but I want you to call in, because if you call in with the best answer to what is Three Will, you get 2 tickets to see the WETSPOTS 2 weeks from yesterday at the Tacoma Dome. That's right, the 19th. At the Tacoma, the WETSPOTS, up front, VIP pass, backstage, you got it all. Just have the best answer to the question, what is Third Will? Call in, KRAG 93939393. Sleepwalkers, you know the number by now. Again, that number is 206-555-9393. This is Jackson. Think about it. Give us a call. Pawns and Sticks coming up. Don't miss it. We'll be right back. This is Jackson Parker. Tonight we have a very famous, actually it's #1 for 2 weeks, WETSPOTS. So I have with me Pawns. What's happening, Pawns?
Hey,
Come on, tell our people.
I'm Ponce Pedestrian. You might have heard of us. We're coming out of Seattle in a big way. We're a 3-band power trio. We're doing uber grunge. We're doing heaven grunge is what we call it. So
I thought you were a salsa band. What? You're not a salsa band?
You're really confusing me, man. So
This is KRAG, Seattle 93.93.
Okay, awesome, man. So how did you find us initially? I mean, what's this all about?
Oh, well, we're getting ready for the your second video coming out, right? What's the name of it?
Yeah, we got a couple coming out. Yeah. This is called Slider. So what this means is we're going to go ahead and integrate some of the stuff we had created in our first season with our first album, which was really all about self-appreciation and.
But what about this video, Mystery Kind? When is it coming out?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be available within the next 30 days. You'll see it come out on our website. We're going to go ahead and give you a dose up front, and then it'll come out hardcore on our video. It'll be coming out on iHeartRadio and online, available for prepay by September 20th.
Well, that's all the time we have, but I appreciate you coming in. And hey, stay tuned to the Jackson Parker Show. Next week we're going to have Madonna.
She's innocuous as hell, but good luck, man. Good night.
I'm Jackson Parker, and I'm welcoming you tonight. We have a special guest from the band WETSPOTS. #1 in the world, folks. WETSPOTS. This is Sticks Rudiment. He is their percussionist. I've got a couple questions that our fans have sent in at KRAG.
Certainly.
Special show tonight, Seattle Rock Today. So the LP is called The Third Wheel. Where does that come from?
The Third Wheel is something that Pawns created, and
Pawns, tell our folks again who that's your singer, right?
Yes, our singer, guitarist, the iconic leader of the band, Pawns Pedestrian. We've been together since childhood. We started playing in the early 80s, and finally, we have a #1 hit. Finally #1 from the album Third Wheel, which you can buy at Sam Goody and Record and Tape Trader and Music Millennium.
Well, that's terrific. Could you tell us? So you have the #1 video in the world, and your next video, what is it called again?
Correct. Tonight we're going to premiere our second video, which is called Mystery Kind. Jackson. And come on, duck in further if you're going to duck in.
What is this?
Look at this! This is part.
Hello, me puppets!
Okay, now go away.
That's
Go away.
That's
enough.
I couldn't resist.
What a surprise! What a surprise, Pawns. What?
Tell him about Third Wheel, Pawns. Just tell him.
In the third year, all things return to the original and driving will, which is Third Wheel. The return to the initiative, the return to the reactive, the return to what is our basal and fundamental constitution. Music has been identified as our iteration to bring you our identification of the real. Thank you! Thank you!
Thank you very much there, Pawns. We appreciate you coming in. That's excellent.
Thanks.
So,
You're such a wanker.
Yes, but I think he's probably pretty, pretty tender inside. All those rough guys, they've got their, little weak spots, I would say. Or is that a wet spot? Yes, that's a wet spot. In fact, we might just translate that into, maybe that's what makes it such a hit. I mean, have you ever thought, it's not the music.
Well, we used to be a two-piece. Then I had the great idea of let's expand the sound by adding bass.
A bass.
We added a
What
bass player.
What a stroke of genius.
This guy, Kevin Hamilton, we brought in, is just a virtuoso and has taken the initial sound of the 80s sound of the WETSPOTS, and it's now in bloom,
I see.
in utero. It is absolutely come as you are.
A crescendo.
A crescendo of sound.
A crescendo of grunge.
We are indebted.
That's what they call it, on the West Coast.
Kevin Hamilton.
Just in case you didn't know. You got it tonight. Jackson Parker. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Also,
wait.
Also, if you're lucky, we'll bring you a second video tonight. It's called My Dead Girlfriend. It's about Pons and one of his,
Lost causes.
Yeah, you heard what he said.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, welcome back, Seekers. And now, the world premiere. The second video from the WETSPOTS new LP, Third Will. Watch out, because here is WETSPOTS. Mystery kind. Let's roll it. Hey, you got it. Let's go. Hey, you can go. Let's go. Spelunkers, welcome back. we're at the end of the show. Wanted to leave you with we had 3 great phone calls on our question of what is third will. Fred Dooley from Bothell, Washington said it's a hologram. Fred, you might be on the right track. Cindy Weaver from Vashon Island says third will is a fantasy role-playing game. That might have some merit, Cindy. Thanks for sending that one in. Yeah. Big Daddy, he knows what's cooking. Tim Burke from Bellingham, Washington. One of my favorite towns, Art Town. Love it. Oh, Slavinsky is from there. Tim says, third will is just another name for artificial intelligence. Tim, you know what? You could be onto something. Stay tuned, Tim. Everybody else, we have hundreds of answers. I'm going to choose the right one, and I'll be reading it to you tomorrow. Spelunkers, be well, and spell it out very well. See ya. This is Jackson. Ha ha! No looking. No looking. This is Jackson. Welcome back. We got some more flapping to do. One more flapping to do. Okay, so finally tonight, a bonus video. A splashy spot by the WETSPOTS. Here is my dead girlfriend. Dig it. Dig it. Dig it. It's the top of the charts. Dig it. Hey, welcome back, Pilgrims. This is Jackson Big Daddy. I want to say thank you for being here today. Seattle Rock today. KRAK. It's KRAG 93.93 FM. You feel great? Don't tell your daddy. Tell your mommy. You ready? This is Jackson. Parker and you out. You out. Adepts and Avatar, welcome back to Seattle Rock Today. Jackson, Big Daddy Parker, looking at you. I am looking at you. I got a special treat for, all our fans out there. If you recall, in our last episode, we asked our audience, what does third will mean? And I'm telling you, we had hundreds. I want to thank you all. You did a fantastic job of answering this question. But we had to select one. And this is going to blow your mind. That's right. It's going to blow your mind. Because even if you don't know what third will is, you'll know even less after I tell you what it is. That's right. Big Daddy's going to give you the truth. And the truth comes in courtesy of, Rick Park from North Bend, Washington sends this in. It's a little long, so I'm kind of, big. I'm just getting to the gist. But this is the right answer. There is no definitive meaning to third will, because third will is a simulation of first will, a simulation of second will, a synthesis of first and second will, and a dynamo in itself. What happens is this, is that reality is a contest between first will and third will against second will and third will. And guess what, pilgrims? You never know who's up and who's down. We're always on the knife edge, because with art, which is the simulation, you can either have infinite repetition of the past, which is second will, combined with third will. So what do you have? Just habits, work habits, all kinds of habits. Oh, pilgrims, almost lost my notes. Have some secret power. I'm telling you, I'm looking at you. I got secret power in these notes. So, you never know what third will is going to do next. It'll either sink us back into the pit, or if it's aligned with first will, then they can create a new world vision, a new piece of art. And let me tell you now, taking it from Big Daddy, the highest art, the queen of the arts, is poetry. So look to poetry for the new world. Look to poetry for the new world. So the answer is, there is no definitive meaning. The meaning is changing all the time. There's always this fight for control of reality. You avunculars, you asymptotes, my fans, thank you for all your questions. Thank you. And Rick, thanks for sending it. I couldn't have written a better piece myself. Rick, fantastic. Go on a walk in North Bend. Big Daddy, stay tuned for the show. We got some surprises for you. Yes, we do. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. Don't tell anybody. I'm gone. Welcome back. This is Jackson Parker. This is just in. Kevin Hamilton, the virtuoso bass player for the #1 rock band in the world, the WETSPOTS, is dead. He was found at his home this afternoon at 3:20 in Bellevue. The world of rock will miss him dearly. Our thoughts go out to Pons, Styx, and all of his fans. They debuted on this show. We will all miss Kevin tremendously. Stay tuned for the 10 o'clock news for upcoming details. But Kevin is no longer with us.